The man who had just escaped from prison shot and wounded a police officer. The officer used his last bit of consciousness to try and press the alarm button but eventually fell unconscious. Just then, two other officers arrived back at the scene. The man disguised himself as a messenger and informed them that someone had fallen. While the officers tried to assist, the man didn't hesitate to pull out his weapon and kill them. Upon hearing the noise, another officer came out to check. The man saw him and calmly took advantage of the cover from a balloon, immediately firing and killing the officer. He mocked the officer's body as he continued to act with no fear. A female officer, hearing the gunshots, immediately rushed over, but the man realized he couldn't keep pretending any longer. Without hesitation, he pulled out a submachine gun and began firing recklessly. The police chief, hearing the gunfire from downstairs, prepared to go check, but before he could, the man's accomplice shot and killed him. The female officer had already escaped into a safe room protected by bulletproof glass. She needed the correct password to open the bulletproof door, but the man chased after her with his submachine gun. He riddled the glass with bullets, and eventually kicked open the door. But when he was about to shoot, he realized his gun was empty. The female officer fought back and used the opportunity to escape into a cell. The man continued to fire at the door with his submachine gun, creating dozens of bullet holes. Unfortunately, the female officer was still struck by a bullet in the abdomen. The man prepared to break through the bulletproof door but almost got killed by a ricochet. Seeing that he couldn't open the cell door, he and his accomplice planned to break through the walls. The female officer, unable to contact her backup due to the thick walls, released a prisoner to help find a first aid kit. Just then, two other officers returned to the station and, seeing the bullet casings on the floor, realized something was wrong. They were distracted by the sound of the walls being smashed, only to find one of their own smashing the walls. They didn't know that this officer had already betrayed them, and the man immediately started firing. One officer, who was lucky enough not to die, begged for mercy, but the traitor didn't hesitate to pull the trigger. Suddenly, the prisoner released by the female officer charged in with a weapon. The two officers were caught off guard and had to escape. The traitor, however, encountered the prisoner, who shot and broke his thigh, then sprayed pepper spray into his wound, rendering him immobile. At the same time, the man hiding in the bathroom thought he had found the prisoner and shot him, only to realize it was his own comrade. The prisoner then attacked from behind, throwing the man into the bathroom. The man took out a knife and tried to continue the attack, but the prisoner didn't care about the pain. After grabbing the knife, the prisoner slashed the man's throat.